Giặt nạt tan cái em à. Ôi thôi nạt tan. Ồ đây chứ nè này nè. Ồ đây dương này. Đào đây dương. Đọc xe là con cha pì hàn à phi. Oh my god. Chú true Mr. Chú nó trong bánh tam na các bạn là bánh no problem brother. Trong bánh tam na các bạn này. Chú nó ăn qua đường từ đi kia. Ông chọc trục tặng. No. Trời trục tặng bán. An advantageous clearer on the alpha. Even more time than now. Just build out that snowball.
Yeah, it's a great delay.
Well, the fun thing I was gonna say is that both teams that actually won in game 1 and 2 had the.
Trời mơ nghe tra ghế nè, ghế máy bán này như mình rồi.
Interesting coincidence. Valoisia once again though.
Nhỏ. Trục tặng. Nghe. Mời Frank câu à.
Playing with their skills going back and forth, but definitely Vincent getting a lot of value with.
Mình cầu này địch mạnh mẽ ta. Khôi nhá, vậy ta ra hơi lên là hốt vào đó khôi. Đạp sen behind the field. Bập bạc trong cái tạch. Nhỏ. Trục tặng ơi.
Mistake from a boy, then a mistake from Maloy. Can he escape? Suns. Curse blast. No flicker to get away. Too early kills from Suns. And you can see the reset, or rather the pressure plays out.
Phải cô chạy lên. Cái reset bắt. Đạp xe con trang chạy lên. Đạp xe. Oh my god. Ôi.
The pressure coming in from this Franco, dude. In theory, they can still get
chạy lên.
They have a lot of good setup tools.
Chạy lên vậy.
But Fnatic Onyx, as long as they're able to leverage the front line
of res and stun ban.
Pressure here.
This is key boy rồi.
Advantage in moving into the jungle.
This is key boy.
And setting up traps for GEEK fam. They can start snowballing very reliably. My oh my.
Whoa, a lot of things happening.
What the fuck?
Shot galore. Land of Dawn for game number 3. So far, the pressure has been exerted a lot by minute by CW. Just clear out the wave and maybe create irritation from Sans. And so far, Kyrie, he was delayed with the purple buff, but the fact that he was able to get a level 4 earlier than Vincent.
Đạp sen, lim hang, đạp sen.
Of something very good for Fnatic Onyx because
hụt bà hai Mengly này chỉ lặng sàn tay đi rồi anh trâu luôn sang say từ mơ lai OP mà thôi.
Big difference right here. He's just kind of reacting for the most part. He didn't go and prioritize the invasion, the delay onto Kyrie's farming right there, but Keyboy is just going aggressively in the lanes. That's the big difference. And for Fnatic Onyx, this trio mid is just so lethal right now. Franco, Vexana, and
tặng muối ngay.
Dangerous coming in from Fnatic Onyx, and you're seeing GEEK fam respected, but sometimes they are overextending a bit more, allowing Keyboy to.
Chả game môn mình lên chẳng đáy ra game môn. Game môn prom lên chẳng đáy ra game môn.
Like how it was in last game and game number 2. I mean, Shadera was all over.
Trời mẹ này mẹ đó là ai cho nó tan được tranh vậy chứ à? Tàn ai cho nó tan được khi bị tranh rồi đây này nè.
Fully shut down, but now it's a different side of the coins. Shadera having to play the Natan and now CW with the Triple spawning though, and Abaloyski is already standing behind the pit. Onyx, of course, Fnatic Onyx rather, they will try to force this one out.
Mà lên Natan được khơi chân nè nhá. Mơ cam phong giặt. Giờ trường hụt. Nhỏ.
Hụt. He's able to zone the entire GEEK fam away. Chadera on the other side of the map just farming on the Natan.
Rồi. Miễn. Phàm bán. Gió. Lời mà là phải trâu tăng muối. Rain. Đạp xe là con cha chạy lên. Oánh sang vịt lấy. Bùi. Ôi. Bị sang vịt. Bị sang vịt.
getting as many
Thôi nó goal.
kills out as possible.
Thôi nó goal kìa.
The alpha, despite the
Thôi thì pi đó.
advantage is clear, just due to the pressure, hasn't really been able to find a lot of moments.
7-1 បៀមtư. À mua cho mui.
Geek Fam is
Ồ mua nó cái hao trái này mà chấm hao.
stifle their early game aggression, but it's looking quite difficult, and now it's opening.
Phàm nó toàn ôn này nữa. Ngay. Ôi. Flicker. Ác bạt. Ngay. Châu châu tranh. Châu tranh rồi. Ngay. Sao đại. Ngọt tả này này đây à. Chả thả này đi mà thả mà ăn ngọt mà cứ mà nó chất mà ta. Mong lên kìa mà ăn ngọt bạn rồi. Say ra, chúc gà say đi.
2-4-2, and it was an instant trade. A lot of things happening. Who won that trade, Arashi?
Report là năng mùi. Cùng dây mùi ấy. Đạt sai năng flick mà nào lo chưa? Đạt sai lo như này này.
How important it is to get the trio with Fryo in the current meta. Usually teams
Bùi,
kind
bùi,
of expect
bùi.
just to save that one middle the first
Chọn before and chọn after khô khní.
technically, and they still came out kind of equal in that engagement. And with Sans picking up 3 kills, man, it's gonna be a really scary situation.
Nó mà. Ui mà lỗi trong cuộc. Ôi lùi cho bờ bàn. Rồi lượt bay là quê là. Chẳng có lượt bay là quê là nè kìa. Chẳng có lượt bay là quê là oh my god.
It was either you go for a Valentina or a Vexana to just play against the Tiger on the hands of Beloy. He has so much feel and advantage and already.
Ôi, một bạn đi. Châu tăng ngọt trời. Ngọt mà. Ngay. Vay đòn ti đó kìa. Kìa nó vay đòn ti đó. Rồi là vay đòn ti. Ngọt tả chút gà xe nè. Lên mà ngay ngọt tả chút gà xe. Tầm tranh phía thấp này. Tầm tranh phía team tên là bơ. Blind. Ủa này farm luôn chơi âm. 72 đâu. 70 period. Trời sẽ cái thằng bạn cay cái khơi nè. Ngay.
They have zoning tools to use. They have lockdown is on the hands of Keyboy in case Logora just
Đã sọt muối.
backline and maybe look for a pick off. And Keyboy is there to always be
Ô nách đôi bị sạt.
just appeal for his teammates. And now Geek Fam. What do they
Chọc
do in this
chạ sinh
scenario?
ria khô khní.
Gold deficit or gold lead rather for Fnatic on a Geek Fam. It feels like they're caged inside of the base.
Rồi cày rí ní ti 9 cái lại là về đọc ram nè. Ti 9 là. 9 cái lại là về đọc nè. Ơi. Ngọt bạc. Ngay. Bạch bà mùi sài. En kìa bắt. Cày đi mà chắc cái đặt bắt. Cày đi chắc cái đặt bắt. Tạch ngọt lia lột hân háo bạch đằng. En kìa mà đói ra. En kìa.
Fnatic Onyx once again show who the
Why the bot?
are.
Why the bot?
If your playmaker is gone in a blink of an eye, Keyboy, that was a good pick off towards Beloyski. No implosion, no attack wave, no sacred hammer
Bạch.
to supplement.
Ta early game vậy early game tranh à ơi mình lại khăm bẫy đi à. Lại khăm bẫy đi. Franco kì chạy lên. Nghỉu. This is Nicky. MPL thêm đạt rai cất than nà kê. Nà kê. Phào mở đọt đắng. Bắn sàn. Ngọc tạch. Bùi. Ngọc đi mấy cái tạch. Ngọc bội bạc. Đây. Ta clear lên ten ngứa Ngọc mùi. Ngọc bà cày đi khe đi bay ghé mà đi. Hụt đạp ta bờ bay.
That was a step in the right direction for Geek Fam, getting a couple of actually 2 very value shutdowns there. The mid lane and the gold laner That's almost ideal there. A play started by Belois, he followed up by his team. Actually, might give a
Rain.
but
Liên tục.
they gotta be a bit more
Oh my
receptive
god.
to the danger.
Hero su du nè, nhẹ ngay chào bài.
For a fight like that, if they get the advantage,
Super Marco xe vây mà nè lo chiêng.
the items here, glowing one
Lo nẹm giang này nè, nẹm giang.
Geek fam, so the poke is definitely in there.
40 star កូនចាប់លោរងឡុងរត់ដល់កូនច្រើនប៉ាសៀយូគ្មានមួយផែមួយគ្រាប់បែកកម្ពុជាទេណងគ្លីកឌូ
In theory, has a way
Oh my god bro
So it's gonna be a tough, long, drawn-out fight for Geek.
Yes sir my pro
A lot of victories when it comes to the front to back, but if they can get the pickoffs,
ងាប់ខារ៉ារ៉ាល្បែ11នេះ
right? The lack of purifiers
មានលុយទុកទេមើលទៅ
is something that Geek
Ngay.
can definitely abuse.
Yeah, Geek fam has to be wary of that.
គេមានក្តារអុកគេមានក្តារអុក
Marching in. They
Give me
might be
that
able
out.
to scrap a few turrets, but the end is
Rồi.
still way too far for them to think about. So Fnatic Onyx played safe. Boy,
អូយ
look at those hooks.
អូយ
That's the big problem, and no one can really
លេត
take
ហ្គេ
them
ម
without
តិចលេតហ្គេមខាំបែកទៅ
repercussions. His team is tanky enough, but then afterwards, what does he do?
Boy.
No. Wow.
គេខាំបែកលេតហ្គេម
Front line gets bursted
មកលោកនេះហត់ត្រូវនេះចានេះមុខនេះមិនហត់អាមុខនេះមកអើយ
That wasn't even a runner. 7-0. Speaks for
អានេះមុខនេះមកហុកមក
Onyx aren't able to take any of the base
ខ្លាយមានអ្នកវាយមែនក្បែរអ្នកវាយមែននៅក្រៅនេះ
This is looking scary. It's looking bleak. 8.5k gold lead. They can just freeze up the waves and continue to do what they've been doing in game 1.
អានេះមុខនឹងទុកđâyហុកមក
Kyrie somehow.
ហុកតាយគ្នាទៅមក
7-0 has his items ready and even Sans stacking up those
សរសៃអាបុកគេចូលនឹងលេតហ្គេមឡើយ
Taking it slow. Good lord. Be
លេតហ្គេមងន់ឡើយលេតហ្គេម
Ooh.
អើ
Interesting.
Very
អា
uncharacteristic.
បុយនេះទៅស្លោលេមុនគេហុកអត់ដល់ flicker ឥឡូវគេហុកអត់ដល់អាទី
RWM's crowd control immunity to survive.
ទៅស្ញោស្ញោនេះទៅគេទីរ៉ា
Nonchalant about it. You know,
Exactly. You
no
don't face it.
isolation. 100%.
អូយ
All right, now with that, utility
Ah!
down. Oh, look.
Now the iron hook connects and now
ហុកអត់ត្រូវចាំគ្នាដាក់ stand អើយគីបុយ
instantly no counterplay. What was Valdora's
គីបុយនេះចែងកំណត់ចិនចាំគ្នាដាក់ stand Oh my god
run away by
the fuck man
the Renners are
ថតរឿងមួយខ្ញុំអត់
that was Bennett on his
ចុយអាថតរឿងកូនកាត់យូរអីថត
on the driver's
អត់ថតការតាំងម៉ៃទីងគួងទេ
all they need
ការតាំងម៉ៃទីងគួងកាចវិញការតាំងម៉ៃទីងគួង
do the same thing over
What the
and
fuck,
over
bro?
and rinse and repeat. They have to defend their base.
តិចលេតហ្គេមខេតិចលេតហ្គេម
Style right
តិចធ្ងន់លេតហ្គេមវិញទៅ
This is the main problem. Belois
សង្សារធ្ងន់លេតហ្គេមលេតហ្គេម
as well. But Vincent isn't tanky enough. Vildora
Cái late game à?
right? Maybe they kind of quote unquote
Brain.
suppress Vildora. They
Coi
can
ma mà,
capitalize
coi voi ma.
on
What the fuck?
moment. But again, it has to
9ខែមិនដែរគេខាំបែកអា
happen once
ទៀត
technically
ដែរ
early.
ខាំបែកអា
Fnatic Onyx, they're definitely looking out for that potential outplay coming in from the side of Geek Fam. But
ហើយចាំមិន play
Big desperate play for the side of
Ơi
Geek
chứ.
Fam. The Iron Hook not connecting the
Ơi chứ.
down. Geek Fam no more concealed. Fnatic
Vincent là về đập
Onyx
pin.
game, they have a slow push to the bottom lane. Geek Fam 3 levels down on Vincent against Kyrie. Res pops in his lower top lane. Gets
Ôi, à boy.
over to the back line. They go for the pop in.
អារ៉េ
Res very low, still able to survive for a bit. Implosion catching through inside the real world of Malaysia. Tanera over the free hit.
Oh, sh-
Kyrie sniping them down slowly but surely. Keep
អូយ
on
ខេរី កៃរីខេរីទាំងអាច
up, and now it's Vildora all alone.
Ơi.
Trying to run, trying to fight. Flickers forward, gets to the
Ow.
bottom, force, goes in for the pursuit, but Signs just sidestep, terrified, and blasts.
អូយចុយម្រាយអា
Kyrie, the sky.
កៃរីខេរីទាំងអាច
Again,
Kyrie, Kyrieទាំងអាច ខេរីទាំងអាចទៅដល់កៃរីខេរីទាំងអាចអើយអត់មានកៃរីវាយអ្នកនៅក្រោយឯងកលិតឌូទេមិញ
He has the Lord, and he's able to get 3 kills to his name.
Great play by
Nhìn
Geek
tốt.
Fam to start things off, getting the pick up onto Rez, isolating someone, finally getting a chance to get a bit of a head start in the fight. But afterwards, after using so many utilities again to try and get the initial
HPA កៃរី10-3តឹងទ្រូង
where Kyrie was
នេះមកនឹងងាប់រហូតចា
waiting for the right moment to strike. Again, 10k gold down.
អាចចូលតាំងអត់មាន flicker អាចចូលតាំង
They still have enough damage
Cái ball trầu.
clear well, but if Fnatic Onyx
Cái ball kia trầu.
play disrupts the clearing. Once the Lord comes through into the base for Geek Fam, this could still be an end angle for Fnatic Onyx.
Yeah, they're looking for a tri-lane push. The Lord will march into the mid.
Hụtមួយបាត់
This time, Geek
Cái
Fam,
túc bắt.
how long can they defend this? Well,
មកចូលណា
lanes. Mid lane open, boys keep trying to go for the concealed play, but will not be able to find an angle. So Fnatic Onyx will just take it slow.
Cả hụt trâu đây hả? Trăm cái đá stun nhà mà hụt ơi, mà hụt mình trâu chẳng đâu.
That was in Geek Fam's base.
I'm gonna take a look at Beloy's here. He wants to continue.
Ui, thằng chư quá.
Maybe a flicker implosion, but it's always cancelled because the zoning is so insane. Sans can just, you know, pop the deadly grasp and then Beloy's will go spinning around like a dead ball. And the Arm then pops up. Oh, hook. Beloy's gonna be
Actually cancelled by Chitara with the entropy there. B-Boy now forced to respect this.
Ui, 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 ông game miên. Ôi.
Though he is still a glass cannon.
Ôi, ông game miên bơi. Anh sóng sải á, anh sóng sải á. Anh sóng sải á.
He's built in versus CW. He thought the burst was dangerous earlier. It's gonna be even more now. Fam going for the defense yet again. FNOC, they really want to get this final base time.
Big trick.
This time with the implosion. CW caught off guard. Void Blast to take him down. Again, Geek Fam always able to find these moments in a base defense. I'm surprised that all the resources was burned by Geek Fam there.
What the shit? What the shit vậy?
In position. They didn't even consider that it was a possibility
Ôi,
right there.
nó kêu
It
trâu.
really cost them. CW done for 20 seconds right here. Not a lot of time, but that is time, valuable time that can be used by Geek Fam to push out of the base to try and get some more farm in the hands of Chidera. Finally, taking a look at the items, it's already almost a full item.
Hey!
Oh no! No, Chidera!
Mua.
Like this! Entropy forward.
À, ông phê nè mà đồn, ông phê nè mà đồn. Ông phê nè mà đồn. Cháy. Ồ, trời mà kỳ boy ơi. This is key boy.
Could that be the game-ending blunder?
And.
He's forward and Keyboy was on point with the Iron Hook, with the Bloody Hunt, and now they look to
End game. Hey. Anh minion xong con mới thư cái gì vậy anh trời. Key boy. Ôi cái mena tí anh. Ê say kìa map đi à. À map. Ơi. Anh lên thôi mà đã ban boy. Say à map đi à. À map. Bro lên thôi mà đã cao mong bro. Bro lên thôi mà đã ban mong này bro. Ui.
What is going on, dude? Rinse and repeat. This is now Geek Fam in the
left chat cho anh Mai mà đó.
And they have all the battle spells out. They're trying to move forward. Oh, shit from Beloyski into the real world, but it built like seven. Leave it to BBB to leave everybody surprised.
the war crime general commits his sins again. That single implosion that might just equalize and stabilize this game. This is FNOC.
Pro ở đây lên thua mà đa phong.
To lose.
Pro lên thua mà đa phong bro.
Now the gold is down.
Bro.
Okay, and look at this with the dead timers.
Mà như à nó chạy đi ra.
The demon can use to try and get something, but no, they're playing it safe. They're backing away lest they run into.
Ngon cay đi bạn. Ngon cay đi ra anh sang sai á bọc kẹt trâu nói nè.
Desperately hanging on to it.
Oi.
It's a rinse and repeat, man.
Hey.
Again, the late game composition, the late game power that Geek Fam were relying on has arrived. Even the win of nature here, I believe, replacing the boots of Chidera, is gonna have solutions for the
Late
dive
game.
coming in, or even the Bennett attempt coming in from CW. Geek Fam with the heat advantage, with the high ground advantage. They have to play it precisely here. And of course, a huge amount of pressure is on the roamers, man. If Beloyski can find the plays again, that can set
Chậm late
up
game
for
mà đây.
But if Keyboard can land that devastating iron hook, that could be the final hook of the game for Fnatic Onyx as well.
Now the priority changes, right? Because you want to avoid, or rather take down
Đồ
Beloyski
chuột
as
chăng.
soon as possible.
Ắt plom cloy á.
Such a looming threat, always going to jeopardize Fnatic Onyx position and information. And so far, if you talk about the compositions, Geek Fam, they have strong defense. Because that RWM is always going to be ready
Hey!
when the base is under threat and Chidera. Even though a few blunders has been committed, but that late game power is just so insane.
It's just so good right now.
Trời, cái phô lại thắm ấy nè.
The adjustment as well. You're seeing moments where Beloyski gets
Cái phô lại thắm ấy nè.
Chidera cancels
I'm
that
up.
trade, and vice versa. You know, Beloyski
I'm
gets
up.
caught, Vincent going in. So
I'm
this
up.
team is actually working really well with
I'm up.
each other. It's just the nature of this composition of Fnatic Onyx doesn't allow them to really work together.
Kyrie một đến đầu.
Really fight for windows of opportunity where they're actually able to group up as 5 and get that reliable fight that they desperately need.
Ôi.
And now it's, of course, a game of momentum, a game of inches for both
Ôi.
teams. For Beloyski, it's insane.
Tôi xây đi.
Momentum
Amap.
swift, but now Keyboy gets
Amap.
3-man into Ricardo. Red of the Glorious pathway trying to go for the zone. Beloyski traded it.
Ase.
Tough real low.
Amap Ase. Ôi cày đi, nguộp cày đi bà. Nguộp cày đi bà. Nguộp bà. Ôi. Bì. Amap đó cho bật phi bạn. Oh no.
Again, just dancing on the edge of a thin knife. And if the Lord is able to be taken away, Kyrie with the lifesteal, this will be again another brawl in our eyes.
Cày đi lọ. Mình bị nguộp á mấy nha.
You just cleared the wheel on the bottom side though, but
Rồi tay cái ra off flicker. Ôi.
where the wave ends up bouncing towards, but look at Rez.
Ôi.
Walking up, trying to soak in some damage. Beloyski
Chọc tấn.
trying to dodge away from
Ừ. Cày đi. Cày đi. San. Ôi giật phi. Ui. Đó đi. Tôi làm ra mày. Ôi tầng.
No victims! And how did Veldora and Beloyski cheat that they escaped with 1 HP, a sliver of life in their very own souls? Now the Lord again restarted by Fnatic on a Geek Fam. Will they respond? Beloyski with the conceal.
Amap xe.
From Beloyski, only on to 2 and there's no follow-up. Vincent going for the aggressive play, but Fnatic on it got the Lord.
Ôi Amap xe.
Win the battle.
What the fuck?
Man, everything used up.
Oh, it's
there,
up.
but finally gets the Lord. And look at Kyrie swiping out some items here. So rapid boots there for him. Actually showing off CW.
Trời Beloyski mới flicker.
Barrel through to
Beloyski mới flicker ấy.
They want to let defense clear without a fight.
No ultimate on Beloyski. No implosion to play with. But still,
Xe trâu thằng lên anh sáng say á. Anh sáng say mà thay cái điều make play defeat ơi.
boy could poke from a boy and they've dealt with yet another Lord.
Tôi thay cái điều cái mới flicker. Ôi. What the fuck bro.
By the powers of the almighty late game Natan.
Wow.
Kyrie trying to switch away his retributions. If I am not mistaken there, but
Mẹ đó cay đi ngộp muối chanh rồi nhỉ mẹ.
how does
Mẹ đó là cay đi kia là ngộp muối chanh rồi mà.
this game not pan out?
Cay đi đừng ngộp muối chanh nha.
Fnatic Onyx have the macro advantage.
Kia là ngộp muối chanh rồi mà.
For one big moment. Before it was Beloyski. Now, Geek Fam, as long as they don't make massive blunders, as long as a boy and Chidera don't...
Ôi ngộp muối chanh nha nhỉ mẹ. Ngộp muối bốc mít chanh rồi mà.
Fnatic Onyx, they stand to win everything. We saw earlier, everything played out ideally for Fnatic Onyx. Kyrie even got the flank off, got right next up close and personal to the boy, and Geek Fam said, we'll take that.
Tăng đừng bông anh trời.
To ensure that the moment anyone flanks, we saw
Ôi nhưng mà mẹ đó ta Beloyski thơ tạm mà các bác mất cho nè game một vậy mẹ.
immediately. This is a
Nhưng mẹ đó ta tại Beloyski thơ mà các bác mất cho nè game một.
they have to bank on getting a fight out
À trục đi hụt lên trời nè.
or just getting a lord that's just late enough
Ôi.
to allow them to really barrel through.
Bà trục hụt tới. À kèn game ta tại trục hụt tới thì ngon với như vậy mẹ.
Go out of the base
À trục hụt tới thì ngon à trục.
to the crystal, guarding it for their dear life.
Ơi ngọt chạy vậy bạt lại rồi.
Way too nasty. Take a look at the Twilight purchase from Keyboy.
Ơi.
Let a match defense.
À cái flicker counter đây ở đây.
Did the implosion for the mini-waves.
Ở đây.
Very low.
Ở đây thay đi off flicker. Thay đi off flicker.
Studio damage that is no longer as
Thay đi off flicker.
saw Kyrie.
Rồi luôn thay đi off flicker.
Kyrie definitely still has the execute. Look at the gold advantage, by the way, 8,500. Hello?
But they're full items, right? So at this point, when it comes to item value,
Crazy.
it is ridiculous. I think this is the highest amount that we've seen, the highest amount of individual gold lead. I think usually we see 5, 6, 8,000.
Hot trẻ ông vì bây zone mơ bị odd 4 nạt.
And look at
Cả bạn end đi.
those transition.
Mẹ rõm làm đôi odd end nè nhưng mẹ rõm là gịch đôi chân mấy cái này vậy mẹ nè.
It was so
Nhưng mẹ rõm là gịch đôi chân mấy cái lấy bỏ chỉ vật pi được.
the way the game is going. He's not really allowed
Nhưng mẹ rõm đang ngộp cay đi mua chả như nè.
to match Shadera's damage.
Mẹ là cay đi ngộp mấy cái này cái nè.
The Lord though, it can get shredded fast by Fnatic Onyx.
don't know how fast you can take it though, because this is a 24-minute.
À
On
anh kia mà pì. Ôi bà chụp mình. À xe. Ngọa xe bà. À đã skill lươn về điện.
But there is no more they can do to force this. GEEK fam, they've lost Beloyski. FNOC, they've lost Rez.
That was a very good pick off.
The engager traded for the front line though. In a sense,
So
they can push them away.
So there it goes in. That's the entropy forward.
Cày đi nó còng. Cày đi nó còng.
Again, this is a 25.
Ủa bay.
It's nothing. You can only get it to half.
Bà lôi anh ơi. Cho gì bay to.
Chidera there. He's constantly giving the DPS. It was the backbone. That was Beloyski, and now the backbone is Chidera.
Ui.
How much damage can it
Ui kìa khơi mày nó biết.
the game? And FNOC, they're juggling on their choices whether or not they want to commit this.
Chăm tay luôn.
Just trying to usher the Lord. Juggle it out. Don't commit anything.
Kyrie though has done the damage.
Okay, vai Sam something.
Pushing in favor of FNOC.
Oh,
GEEK will be forced to respond sooner or later. I think sooner will be better. Now that they still have
trong tăng clear.
semblance of information in the Lord pit. Vincent though is still in a very narrow spot. You can see the respect there. Onto the iron hook, it's been devastating the whole time.
À bó chuột cái cho nó nong ski được bây giờ kì.
This time FNOC have
À chụp vào hành xì bạn.
they have a slow push.
Ang sila kiniya.
Beloyski with the conceal already used up.
Anh mà lôi ski máy play ba.
Inflation now.
Retreat.
The Lord is gonna
Ui.
Kyrie wins it out.
Chốt tăng.
Back into the defense and take it down.
Ngua bà xe tiệt. À xe đi mà play ngua play à xe.
Go for Rez.
Insanity.
Ngua xe miền này ơi.
Retribution. That Beloyski
Ngua xe miền này anh ơi nhưng mẹ rõm na. Nhưng phong mẹ rõm thay giờ pe bột tầng trắng ăn miền là xe. Ăn miền là xe kê ăn miền là alpha bôi nhưng mẹ rõm là cái váy mà bánh xe giờ mà.
inside the base, that fortress that GEEK
Mẹ rõm là kịch đạn mà bánh xe giờ mà.
Can they fight their way without a frontliner? Kibo has to be the main frontline right here. Kyrie can't do it either.
Kịch bộ má ngọp cái này.
Doing. Big Trey Beloyski.
À chụp mùi à chụp.
Spacing away from the internal gun. They're coming in Suns. Might just be compromised, but Beloyski has his
Ôi.
on TW. Completely kind of advanced rage over to Beloyski.
Ôi mày tè.
Base right now with the Lord being there. Kyrie with a blink backwards as well. The minute wave not gonna be there.
Anh tha men men. Anh tha men men.
Has been caught.
Anh tha men men. Anh tha men men.
Sky King's out.
divine intervention.
Anh tha men.
No, not for the Sky Kings, but for the GEEK fam.
Ôi minion.
Nowhere
Minion cao đây.
They fail to
À xe đi can mà cái váy đi à xe đi.
constantly hitting.
À xe.
Look for something. GEEK fam, they're on
À xe cạn lên à xe.
What do you do if you're Rez? You
À xe cạn lên.
push up top with a wave. I don't think you can.
Ôi à xe.
Rez, he tried to go for that angle, but keep
Chạy.
going to the mid lane.
À xe.
Down.
What the fuck?
Seconds on the
Chạy.
detectors. The defending for Peak champions.
Chạy.
Up against GEEK fam. Beloyski with the implosion.
Chạy.
Real revelation. Everything in a kick.
Chạy.
Thrown at the
Chạy bạn.
Thrown at Rez.
Chạy.
Chidera is godlike.
Chân men. À xe.
But GEEK fam can pull the Sky Kings down. That's for sure. 2-1 on the brink of elimination.
Cái đi ngua với cạnh nhờ. Cái đi ngua với cạnh nhờ mông.
So